This was the world's cheapest Giulietta, and today we're gonna get rid of it. Whoa! Okay. Still. Okay. Whoa! Boom! And off she comes. Right. So as I said, guys, we're going to be loading this up onto these wheel dollies somehow. Obviously these are designed for the wheels to go on, but there's not really any wheels on. So I think we're going to start with the back side. I'm going to try and find the best place to put it. There is no springs in it, so if I put it on the suspension, it's probably going to collapse under its own weight. So I'm probably going to have to put it about here on the rears. So that's took the front jack off. I should be able to get this one off as well. Yeah, right. Basically, I'm going to start off by lowering the jacks. I'm just going to very try and slowly. I don't like that. I don't like that. Right, I think I'm gonna leave this side there for now. Get that on the jacks there. That's all in line. There we go. Right, so we've lowered one side. That looks semi-safe. Gonna jump onto the other side, lower the other side. Right, front one's dropped. Whoa! Right, back one is not dropped. Right, fuck. What do I do?
What? Aaron, stop.
So, the car's in a bit of a limbo state now. I honestly think the best option is to push it forward. Yeah, so it's sat on the jack there. So, Elena, if you wouldn't mind holding the car down like that, you really need shoes on.
Oh,
It's fine, just don't let the car drop on your feet.
Well, I don't think
the shoes aren't going to help.
Different.
Right, you can just hold that side down, you should be alright.
Just down?
Yeah, push down. There.
Right, okay.
I'll keep it held down. It's probably gonna. Oh, I might have to manage. Oh, get in. Right. So. Right. Keep it down further. Right, that's okay. Right. I'm gonna slowly lower it. Okay. Right, that should do us. There you go. That was terrifying. You okay?
Yeah.
That was terrifying.
Can I let go?
Yeah, you can let go. Flips. Yeah. Right. Now that it's lowered a bit, we should be a bit more comfortable getting these wheel dollies on. Right, so I actually think doing front and then rear might be the move, because this looks like a pretty comfy place for them to go, and hopefully I can just sort of jack up the whole front end using the subframe. So let's see. Right, and that should be enough to get the front jacks out. It is, yeah. Oh my god, this is terrifying. My sort of concern now is that when I lower this front end onto these dollies, the dollies are going to roll forward, and the jacks, we'll use this one as an example, the jacks that it sat on at the rear are going to tilt like that and fall. But there's only one way to find out. Elena, can you keep check on them rear jacks, see if they, let me know if they start tilting. Looking okay?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
Looking perfectly okay?
Everything's on the floor, yeah.
Okay. Front end's not sat on the dollies? The hell? Maybe it's just sat on one side. Oh, it's kind of stuck on the... Yeah, there we go. Right. Front end's down. Annoyingly, the best place for the dollies that I can think of is directly where the jack is. So, I'm gonna have to hope this works. Not liking that. Oh, Anna, can you come and push the front end down again? It's fine, it's fine. It should be sitting down any second now. Nearly. There you go, it's sat on. Right, it's gonna start lifting now. Lowering. Whoa! Sorry, I went a bit fast then. You okay? Jacks can be, especially an old jack like this, can be very touchy.
Shit, something's pouring out.
Yeah, it's fuel, don't worry about it. Right, ready? I'm going to lower it again a bit more. There we go, that's a bit better. Right, it's lifted this dolly up. It should. I think it's on. So now, with the rear end of the car, the rear suspension sorted out somewhat, we're going to go for it. So, you ready to pull? The best thing is if we go one on either side. Yeah, if you go here, that should go. You go on this side, I'll go on that side. So I can steer it away from all the important, expensive cars. Right, ready? Push. So something's gonna happen here when it goes down here. You ready? Should we leave it there? Yeah. Do you want to go a bit further?
Can be.
I'm not. If you push. Yeah. That should do. Way. And there she goes. What a mission that has been to get rid of that thing. I'm so glad it's gone. Now, ironically, despite this thing being my absolute baby, we've never really seen it on this channel. So let's have a look. Now, you can see, it's not had a good time recently. Had a bit of neglect, it's got some lacquer peel, some load of scratches. I will say, I'm not claiming fault of that lacquer peel. I was putting fuel in at Tesco's and the pump didn't stop, it just pissed fuel all down the side. And then it just disintegrated the lacquer. We've got some chipped splitter kits at the back of the side skirts there. The carbon mirrors have basically disintegrated, gone to shite. Some marks along the front, you know, the wheels might need a little touch up. Some big stone chips, which luckily we're going to fix today with the help of my ChipEx paint repair kit. Use code SALPHA10 for 10% off on checkout. My Maxton splitter is destroyed. I got hit by like a sandbag on the motorway or something and it just wrote it off completely. I think that's probably the main points. So she's not, oh yeah, some rips in the tint as well on the rear, which is a shame. So she's not in the tidiest of places, but she's had a long, heavy show season last year. Right, enough of me yapping and reminiscing about that car. Let's get this place tidied up in a time lapse. Right, she's in the garage, we've got a bit of room to play with. She's lifted so that we're gonna get the front end jacked up, break the wheels off, and I guess bumper off, headlights out, and then move on to taking the arches off. Let's just crack these off first. I could do with an extension bar there, or I've already just bashed the back of my knuckles a little bit. Then again, I could jack it up on the sill. If I jack it up on the sill instead of the frame rail, might be a bit better. Ooh, crunchy, crunchy. Come on, Max, side skirts. Show the wheels you're not gonna break. Just what we like to see. Nearly there. Nearly. Yeah, I don't know. I do know why. I'm assuming it's because it's on bags, but I really don't like jacking this car up. Assuming because it's on bags, it just behaves differently. Like, I really want that rear wheel on the ground right now. I don't know. When I jump over to the other side and I'm jacking this side up, you know, it's sort of, that wheel's gonna come down. It's just, yeah, it's all a bit sketchy. Right, we can start to see it happen now, I think. You guys will see and understand what I mean, that, yeah, this back wheel's come down now. It's weird, you can jack up like the front right, or, yeah, front passenger, whatever, that'll be easier, front passenger, and the rear passenger will come up, and the front driver's nearly comes up as well. F1 pit stop style. Look at that. 10 seconds flat. My poly bushes. Oh, my bags. I've missed this car. I really have. So, as you can see there, outside we have full tread. These aren't bad at all. Wait until you see the rears. But the inside is bald. Call that a semi-slick. Where shall we put these? Chuck them over there. Yeah, no, nothing holding the bumper on. So we genuinely had 3 screws on one side, a zip tie on the other, and that was it. Now obviously I have an air intake pipe going to this passenger side fog, so I'm going to have to fight off. Come on. There we go. Boom, bumper's off. We're going to chuck that on one of the panel stands. We're going to repair it. We're going to get that Maxon diffuser splitter taken off purely because it's destroyed. There's one. Right, half of the splitter off. Don't know what we're going to do about this other half. I'm going to have to tap a Torx bit into it, aren't I? That's the angle I needed. It's good to see. We've now got the splitter off. We can give the bumper a nice wipe down with some degreaser and a bit of a clean, and we can fix some of this paint. That was a very dirty bumper. I want to go over some of the mods we've got. Obviously, when I take that front bumper off, really shows a big host of things. Starting, we've got this air duct that goes all the way across behind the crash bar, pops out on this side to our massive 23cm oversized K&N cone filter, which is on the end of our GSR induction kit. I have been running this mesh cover over it just because people did have the concern of the car being low, not having the fog light. So I remember I had that big fog light intake here, and having an open cone filter that's literally touching my under tray, I did play it safe and put this mesh on, this waterproof, dustproof mesh. And to be honest with you, there is a lot of shit on it, oil, all sorts. So it's probably a real good thing I did have that on, to be fair. Now here you've got the AirTech branded intercooler, which isn't actually AirTech. I just wanted the logo because I thought it looked cool. It's an FMIC EU intercooler. It's an upgraded performance intercooler, but it did come silver. So I painted it black using some radiator paint and sprayed the AirTech logo on. Colour matched to the car as well. Got the Hella Horn upgrade kit up here, which I custom made. Unfortunately, I'm not happy. I still need to contact Hella about this. The relay they sent me, which was wired perfectly fine, I know it was, it ran for over a year, burst into flames. Don't know what caused it, but it burst into flames, so the horns don't work and I've not put a new relay on. That's why, back here, you can probably see, we've got a bunch of dull wires. But yeah, so that's why the front end of my Giulietta looks so crazy, in combination obviously with the bumper having the fog light intakes, the wrapped satin black wide mouth, the brake duct vents, and Maxon splitter. Got to admit, it's probably my favourite thing ever, the front of that car. The change from when you get the cars, when they're stock, they look nice, but they're not aggressive in any form or shape. And I think I changed that, which I'm very proud of. Oh yeah, here it is, because I know you couldn't see it too well in that last clip. It is ginormous. You know, my hand's about 8 inches. It's probably in total, what, if you include the top section, bottom to top, probably 10, 11 inches maybe. Functional brake duct vent, functional fog light intake vent from the passenger side, and of course the normal fog light here. So, we've fixed the bumper, we've got that ready to sell. It's now time to get these arches off. that should be it. Boom. Arches off. Arch is now for sale, now that it's off. This is it. This is the turning point of the project. There is no going back now, really. There is. I could still go back. But in the next video, when we put the stuff on, that's going to be it. That's going to be the end of it. That's going to be the point of no return, as I'm going to have to modify the inner structure of the arches to allow the wheels to clear. So this is quite an emotional moment. This is the last time she'll ever be seen like this. But speaking of the wheels, let's show you what I've bought. In case you are new here, these are my absolutely insane, completely custom, one of one, 3-piece split rims. The rears are humongous, 12J by 19s, and the fronts that I'm sat on are 10J by 19s. And to go with them, my new purchase is a massive 8-pot 380mm PB brakes big brake kit. I've got some 330mm 6-pot PB brakes to go on the rear. These monsters are going on the front to match these gorgeous wheels. So if you do want to stay up to date and see that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.